내가
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Chicago, Jason Tatum is out there with Thompson. And there's Carter. Then it's Morant, and it's Gasol at the 5. Here we go. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And here's Morant. Carter outside. Drives to the hoop. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And here's Ivy, defended by Carter. Duren with the screen on Morant. A three-pointer is right on target.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now here is Carter, following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. Nice move, and he hits the jump shot. Cunningham's got 5.
Oh, nice to see Cunningham strike from mid-range. He obviously isn't afraid of mixing up his offense.
Now here's Morant, and here's Tatum for 3. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant against Cunningham. Shoots over Morant. Cunningham's shot is off. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. Morant finds Thompson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Detroit making a switch. Sasser's checked in.
25. Marcus Sasser.
Chicago with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They just won't miss. Timeout. This is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Chicago making some changes. Yao checked in for Gasol. Odom comes in for Jason Tatum. And Murray subbed in for Morant. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside, here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Murray left side. Duran pulls it in. Detroit trails by 7. 1:37 left to play in the first quarter. Harris kicks to Ivy for 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Second chance shot, and the layup is good.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Harris. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Cans the 12-footer. Murray with it. Nothing on the board. Right at the free throw line, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now, here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Down low. Carter against Ivy. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Carter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Sasser. Knocks down the 3 ball.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Murray for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays. Detroit trails by 6. On the court for the Pistons, Isaiah Stewart out there with Reed. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Sasser in at the point guard. Now here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Pass to Stewart. Stewart with the screen on Tatum. Thompson passes to Stewart. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Odom grabs the board.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, everybody, the loudest section gets a free t-shirt. Who wants the shirt?
Chicago making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's Sasser, top of the key. Cunningham inside. Aldridge on him.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham. A talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Detroit shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Asar Thompson. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 10.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Here's Maxey. Over Sasser. Maxey, no good. Sasser with it. Tatum on him. Sasser gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Now, here's Maxey. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Maxey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Unloads from 13. Cunningham's shot is off. Chicago leading by 9. Tatum down low. He's covered by Fontecchio.
And that's simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the opposition.
Here's Cunningham, and Gasol sends it back. Tatum with it. Working on Fontecchio. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Detroit trails by 11. Here's Sasser driving to the basket.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Outside, Maxey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Maxey's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. Maxey's gone 3 for 5 from the field. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Marcus Sasser. 1:16 left now here in the second. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Cunningham.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Young for 3. Rebound, Detroit. Now, Ivy. No scoring in this one. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Carter outside. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Carter's got 7 points.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Harris. And it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Odom with a screen on Cunningham. Young. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Cunningham looking it over. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Carter out there with Morant. It's Marc Gasol, and it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Here's Cunningham after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Chicago leading by 12. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power and his presence. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Puts it up. A rebound by Gasol. Here's Chicago. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Carter with the 3. The offensive rebound. Gasol, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Harris, and stolen by Thompson. Here's Carter, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by VC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. changes for Chicago. Ayton, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Odom in for Aldridge. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Second free throw, no good. Detroit trails by 16. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so here is Chicago. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson, left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Thompson.
And you want to use the whole court, but you got to be careful with the long passes. Those are easier to pick off.
Rebounded by Odom. Chicago leading by 13. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And again, Chicago, no good. And here are the Pistons. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards has come in for Chicago. Maxey comes in for John Morant. And then for Detroit, Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Kicks it out to Beasley. Thompson passes to Harris. Here's Sasser. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered by Sasser.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a three-level guy.
Detroit trails by 15. Sasser with it. He's got 7. Thompson passes to Duran. Some solid defense from Ayton. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Pass to Thompson. Now here's Beasley. Fires from way outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Detroit trails by 21. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Thompson kicks to Beasley. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Sasser. Here's Harris. Sasser finds Harris. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Harris has got 8.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
20 seconds left to play in the third. Odom with the screen for Maxey. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
He's off on that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Chicago as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-5 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Pistons, Paul Reed out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Cunningham in at the two-guard spot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Cunningham outside. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Chicago. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Here's Maxey. Out to Thompson. Releases. Here's Aldridge. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Love this intensity from Aldridge on the offensive glass. That's what he is out there to do.
Here's Sasser. He's covered by Maxey. Now Sasser. Reed a screen on Maxey. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Maxey. And it's good for two.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Sasser can't hit. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Maxey kicks to Thompson. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
No good from Beasley. Here's Chicago. They're on a 9-1 run. Maxey with it. Beasley covering. Aldridge with a screen on Beasley. Maxey passes to Thompson. Off target with his three. And he gets it back. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Fontecchio. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Ivy subbed in for Marcus Sasser. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. To the middle. Cunningham right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harris. Shoots the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Yow's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Maxey. "16 feet away, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Gasol's checked in for Yao. Odom comes in for Aldridge. Tatum, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Carter in for Klay Thompson. Here's Cunningham. Detroit, no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Carter. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Cunningham passes to Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assisted by
Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Maxey against Ivy. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, spotting the open teammate there. Nice work by Maxey.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. Duran finds Thompson. Carter against Ivy. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Gasol passes to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Ivy against Carter. There's the drive, and Gasol sends it back. Here's Odom. Good, nice job down low.
And what energy from Odom, just outworking the defense right there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham against Maxey. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense is right there. Duran, no good. Here's Carter. Duran pulls it in. Now, here's Cunningham. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Vince Carter.